Do you hate online courses like we do? As a business owner, I discovered that two of my most valuable resources are time and attention. And that is why we have carefully brought together a unique school for that business owner who hates online courses that don't work. The School of Branding for Business Owners begin on the 1st of November 2025 at 8 a.m. East African time. If you've ever attended any of our schools, then you know we don't admit more than 25 students per school. Proprietary branding is an emerging area of intellectual property practiced today the world over. Proprietary branding is interested in three areas that I wish to bring to your attention. The word proprietary branding really is not a big word, it's not a technical word. The word proprietary simply means aspects and extents of ownership. So when an individual wishes to rely on an identifier as part of their brand identity at the marketplace, their exclusive ownership over that thing is limited to what they have created. If what you're relying on as a brand identifier is not something that you've created, then your ownership or your interaction with that thing will be challenged. That is what is called proprietary brand identity. It's very important that you realize that if you have owned something, then you only own to the extent of what you have created. If you wish to identify with something, then that ownership or that identity or that association with that thing is only limited to what you have created. The three pillars are: number one, brand awareness to identify proprietary elements and how they make appearance. What that simply means is this: whatever you're relying on, majority of people rely on logos. There is a huge difference between a logo and a brand. Just the same way there's a huge difference between a logo and a trademark. Logo is a point of origin for a brand identity. But brand identity is more than a logo. So it's very important as an entrepreneur to identify, in my logo, what are those things that I have created? And those are the things that are called the appearance of the elements of proprietary brand identity. The second pillar is what is called brand awareness in appreciating economic values of the things that you've identified. What that simply means is this: whatever you wish to regard as your brand identity, behind it, there are numerous economic values. So let me ask you this: do you have the ability to value a logo? Do you have an ability to value a unique color scheme? That identifier, that slogan, that mantra, whatever you're using or whatever you're relying upon as your brand identity, do you have the ability to identify the value drivers in that thing that you can use to help you value? Every business owner should be able to value your brand. You should be able to value your brand elements. You should be able to value your brand identity. The third pillar is what is called brand awareness in entrepreneurial proprietary utility. What that simply means is this: whatever you have created, you are at liberty to now employ it. One of the most important things about intellectual property is simply this: intellectual property can go to work on your behalf. Whether you are in the legal practice, your intellectual property can go to work on your behalf. In an accounting practice, your intellectual property can go to work on your behalf. As an eatery, your intellectual property can go to work. That is what it's called proprietary utility interest. That can you be able to put it to work? The most incredible thing about intellectual property is that it can go to work on your behalf. So, Mr. Guang, who are you targeting with this school? We are targeting that unique business owner that wishes to grow in 2026, and you wish for your growth to be alongside your brand elements. That you realize that there is something about your brand as at today that you still don't know how to commercialize. Those are the people that we are looking at in whichever marketplace that you exist. You might be dealing with goods or services. It really doesn't matter. As long as you can tell me, Mr. Guang, I wish to grow in 2026. I wish to expand in 2026. I wish to be more competitive at the marketplace in 2026. I wish to be more profitable. You are the person that we have carefully put this school together for, so that in 2026, your brand can go to work on your behalf. In 2026, your brand elements can go to work on your behalf. Take a look at any marketplace. Then you will discover that the brands that are growing are the brands that are growing to the extent of the strength of their brand elements, their brand identities, their brand identifiers. My name is Omuga Ogwang, and I'm the principal at Franchise and Licensing Institute. And if there is something that we help businesses with, is to identify their proprietary capacities and show them how they can unlock those proprietary capacities at the marketplace to be competitive, to grow, and to expand. In the description link below, there is all the information that you need on how you can secure our 30% discount offer today till the 5th of October. I need you to understand that in 2026, every aspect of your business should go to work on your behalf. It's never a question of, Mr. Guang, do you really think I have intellectual property? The question is only one. What are you waiting for? Take advantage of our 30% offer discount today in the description link below, and I will see you in class. Until then, take care. God bless, and see you in class.